started. Everybody in Dallas knew when it happened that Yella Beezy and Trapboy Freddy had something to do. What happened is MO3 got killed off of I-35 after going to see a girl. He got unalived on I-35. He got walked down on I-35. Trapboy Freddy was in the vicinity, so he's next. You know, and I'm glad it took them a while. But I'm glad they finally got him. With that said, before the whole situation with Mo3 happened, Yella Beezy was in the hospital because somebody had pew-pewed him, right? But he lived. So a lot of people speculate that this was a retaliation, but they have been beefing hard for a while. With that said, you know, I liked Mo3 as a rapper. The whole city, like if you had to choose between Yella Beezy and Mo3, Mo3 all day. You know, he from North Dallas. Like I used to live in North Dallas. I know a lot of people out there like Mo3 all day. So a lot of people in the city are very happy that uh Yella Beezy is in jail. Let me pull up a picture of him for those of y'all who don't know who that is. I'm gonna pull up a picture of let me see. Let me see if I can find some on TikTok. What do you think about that, Batman? Okay, here we go.
So Yella Beezy has officially been arrested for unaliving Mo3, and he was arrested on capital murder charges. So this is serious. He's going to prison. If y'all remember back in 2020, Mo3 was unalived in a shooting that happened on a Dallas expressway. And for the longest time, people were trying to figure out who did it. But people speculated that it was Yella Beezy.
We weren't trying to figure out nothing. The streets knew who did it. The streets knew who did it. And if y'all don't remember this, right after the situation happened, right after Mo3 got killed, Trapboy Freddy left and went to Houston because he was, you know, he trying to hide out. He was scared. I think not even a week later, you know, so Lil Boosie, see, he was caught up in this too. Lil Boosie was friends with Mo3. They had a song. I think what was that? That Mop With It song. They have a song together. They was cool. So Lil Boosie tweeted something like only time will tell, kind of making it seem like he was gonna do something. So Lil Boosie came to Dallas and he was at Big T Bazaar. He went to go see Jim City Lewis, you know, to get his chain or whatnot. And you know, I'm from Dallas for real. So, you know, I'll be going to Big T. So anyway, he was outside in his Sprinter and they shot the whole Sprinter up. So he was in the hospital. They shot his leg up because he was on the internet sending these coded messages. So we thought it was going to be some retaliation from him after that, but nothing really ever came of that, which is good. I mean, Boosie, he got kids, he got other responsibilities. He don't need to be in jail. But the crazy thing is, Dallas used to really love Boosie. Boosie used to come out to Dallas and make money. Dallas people love Boosie. So, like, I kind of hate that that happened to him in our city, but you know, he involved himself in the drama. But I understand because that was his friend. But my whole thing is, if you wasn't really ready to be like that, then don't do that. Like, don't involve yourself in that type of drama, especially as a grown man and a father with kids.
Beezy, but now there's no more need to speculate. It has been confirmed. It says here, according to state documents obtained by the Shade Room, Beezy, real name Marquis Conway, was taken into custody on Thursday on a capital murder charge. Documents allege that Beezy hired a man named Keywan White to murder Dallas rapper Mo3, real name Melvin Noble, in November 2020. White was sentenced to 105 months in federal prison for a firearm charge connected to Mo3's death. Further goes on to say that the grand jury says that Yella Beezy had made a call to the person he had hired to murder Mo3 on November 11th, and that they had had a conversation about the murder, which then intentionally.
But see, that dude got picked up that like around the same time it had not too long after the shooting happened. So we knew he was gonna roll, you know, like we knew that was coming.
Intentionally led to the killing of Melvin Noble, aka Mo3. So basically, he paid somebody to murder him, and now he's going to prison. So Yella.
I wonder if somebody gonna say something about Trap Boy Freddy. Let's see.
Hold on, let
Oh,
me
here we
shrink
go.
to the little me. I'm about to ruffle some feathers real quick.
This is
Hear
Trapboy
me out.
Freddy.
A lot of y'all mad at Yella Beezy for the murder of MO3. Trapboy Freddy, he right now. Y'all ain't so mad at him right now because he ain't in custody yet.
But he will be.
The only thing you can be mad at Yella Beezy about is how careless they were in this hit. Because let's be honest, this is what a lot of y'all don't want to say and not being truthful about. Mo3 was a lot of our favorite rappers. One of our favorite. We love to hear him. His style was unique. But let's not act like Mo3 didn't put hits out on Yella Beezy.
He did.
Let's not act.
He did. That's what I was just saying. He did.
Like Mo3 wasn't engaged in this back and forth. Let's not act like Mo3 wasn't retaliating on the backs of Roy Lee. So this was a gang war.
Yes. Okay. Roy Lee. That's who I was talking about at first. Roy Lee got killed. So this whole like taking it to the being violent, that started with Roy Lee getting unalived.
Act like Mo3 didn't antagonize Yella Beezy them either. This was a back and forth. He almost got Yella Beezy on the highway. You feel me? So for people to act like this is not, for people to act like this is a surprise, when really the only surprise is them being so reckless, he getting caught. And what people don't want to say is the reason why so much heat came on Yella Beezy about it, besides people talking, is Trapboy Freddy. Y'all remember when Trapboy Freddy shot that video after Mo3 got hit on that highway, and Trapboy Freddy was near that location, filming down on the highway, picking, knew exactly who it was, because they can't stay off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we don't want nobody to get killed, because I wish they all could have stayed friends, or just, if they're going to mutually split, go to war with the pen and stuff. But when the killer...
And that's crazy. This is the saddest thing about this. They were all cool. They were all friends from different hoods, but all friends. And sometimes it be your friends can become your worst enemies, and this is definitely a case of that.
Let's start happening. Hey, at that point it's irreversible. But
what up, GMS?
The fact that so many people acting like Mo3 wasn't just
okay. This is up your alley, GMS. I don't know if you know anything about Dallas rappers. I'm from Dallas, so I've been known about this whole situation, the whole backstory, the drama. Everybody in Dallas knew. So if y'all don't know, if you're just now coming in, Mo3 got unalived. When was that? 2021? It was a while ago. If you don't know some of his songs, Broken Love, Outside, they scared to come outside, Mop with it. We liked his style. He had that singer rap kind of style. He used to be friends with Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy. They was all cool. They all kicked it. Then Roy Lee, it was all cool. What happened was Mo3 had to go sit down and go to jail for a little bit. Yella Beezy messed with Mo3's girl, and it started a whole beef. Roy Lee was the first one to get killed. Then a hit was put out on Yella Beezy. This all eventually led to Mo3 getting walked down on I-35 in Dallas. Now, everybody in Dallas, we knew who did it. Trapboy Freddy, shortly after that, fled to Houston. But we knew they was all involved. Lil Boosie, y'all know he used to be cool with Mo3. He put out a tweet on the internet the same day the news came out saying only time will tell. So people took that as a threat. So he came to Dallas, like it's crazy. He came to Dallas not too long after that. Went to Big T Bazaar to go see Jim City Lewis, the dude who does all the jewelry. And these people in Dallas ran down on him and shot his Sprinter up. Now, to this day, we don't know exactly who shot his Sprinter up. And he didn't retaliate for the situation, which, the sad thing is Dallas really rocks with Boosie. He's made so much money in Dallas. But everybody in Dallas knew who did it. Everybody in Dallas knew who did it. Yeah, and the crazy thing, GMS, is that he got walked down leaving a girl's house. I discovered many Dallas blogs when they covered this yesterday. The bloggers got 50,000 plus subs. Did not know that many bloggers were in Dallas with that many subs. Oh yeah, it's a lot of Dallas bloggers. Those dudes, real life street stars on YouTube. Y'all know the ones who have done they've done interviews with Princella, the Queen Maker, Jaguar Wright. They're based out of Dallas. It's a lot of motion in Dallas. Tonight's conversation, those people are from Dallas. I just know there is always a woman at the origin of every story with these dudes beefing. Yeah, that was the situation.
It's dirty in the street. It's crazy to me. And I ain't pick. I
And
ain't
like
taking up for
Mo3
Yella
was
Beezy. I
always
don't.
kind of taking shots at them about the situation. You know, that whole broken love thing was about uh basically about him messing with his friend, with his girl behind his back, you know?
Like them. But let's just be honest. This was a back and forth. This is what goes on in the society, in the black culture, in the gang culture. They got back and forth and they don't let go. But it's just that who you latch onto as your favorite is who you support. You know what I'm saying? You can't just act like Mo3 was just innocent, you know what I'm saying, bystander. He was in the streets. It come with it. So I tell people, leave that shit alone. If you know you out here, you know, paying for hits on people like that, you gotta move more accordingly, man. You gotta move with more security. You gotta move more righteous. You can't just get caught slipping. And that, unfortunately, that's what happened to Mo3. You know,
but how universal
sometimes you
law
get them too
works,
much money and you feel like you untouchable in certain situations.
that's facts. But here's the thing, this is how universal law works. It wouldn't have mattered how proper he was moving. Eventually, that was going to come back on him. You know what I'm saying? You get unalive by the sword you live by. And the problem is, people think that they are above the program. People think that they can escape universal law, and that's not how none of this goes, right? You might get away for a time, you might get away for a long time. Look at P. Diddy and his situation. You might get away for a real long time, but the bill always comes due. Y'all remember that movie, Brotherly Love, with Keke Palmer and Tia Mowry's husband, Corey Hardrick, where basically, you know, we see the movie. The movie starts off with, you know, this dude, this unknown man, unaliving a whole room of people over losing a dice game. And, you know, we see the brother, you know, as a good man. Yeah, we know he sell drugs, but we see him as a good person who take care of his family, who is a provider, who provides for his sister and brother and them, like this head of the household. And come to find out, he was the one who recklessly slaughtered all these people over a dice game. And guess what? At the end, he got his life took. And you know, I felt bad until I realized, hey, bruh, you took away people's family members over a dice game. So a lot of times it don't matter how much of a stand-up person you are or appear to be in front of the community, or how much of a real dude you are, like that karma always comes back. And that's the part they don't tell you. Haven't seen that yet. Oh dang, I hate that I spoiled it. It's still worth watching. Everywhere I go, stores, schools, I see girls reading that Thorns book. If you do a book review, this could get your channel to take off. I'm gonna look into it this weekend because this is the second time that you talk, and I wrote it down, so I do intend to do it. Let me see if I can find a PDF of it or find it digitalized. Yeah, so and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the times we encourage these young men to be hard. We encourage these young men to be in the streets. And like, I'm gonna say this too, women, we got to take some accountability, because a lot of times the only reason why these men are in these streets like that is because they like women. Well, I'm saying about half like women have, though. Because I got a theory. Like, some of these men, they don't mind going to jail enough for me. They don't mind going to jail enough for me, baby. I feel like they see three hots in a cot, and like, you know, we be thinking, dang, a man don't want to go to jail because he don't want to be separated from women, but he getting bussy in there. Not all of them, but y'all, I was watching this gay dude last week, and he was saying he loved jail. He said he felt like jail was a vacation because, like, a lot of the dudes that he would normally be able to sleep with while he was in the free, when he was in jail, the dudes was like looking out for him and treating him like he was they woman. I said, oh baby, no, that's why these men like going to jail. They don't mind going to jail these days because at the end of the day, they still, you know, like you got 3 hots in the cot. You don't got to worry about paying no bills. They still can have their cell phone. They get all the contraband they want. It's women that's calling and putting money in their commissary. They get to sleep with the female guards. And then on top of that, you get to go up in some pussy if you need to. Hey, for a lot of these dudes, they feel like it's easier to be in jail than out in the free. I'm telling you now. That's why I don't know. That's why I don't do jail dudes. It's too big of a risk. Let's see what he had to say.
Y'all been knew the situation between Yella Beezy and Mo3. Mo3 got on the track and bragged about shooting Yella Beezy multiple times. Bragged about killing Trapboy Freddy homeboys multiple times. So I understand his mom and friends want justice for him, but let's call a spade a spade. These was 2 street niggas beefing, amen? It all started when Yella Beezy got Roy Lee knocked off. Now, why he did that, I don't know. Dude was a whole comedian, but allegedly, Yella Beezy had enough of this man and got him killed. Mo3 was not having that shit because that was one of his best friends, one of his only friends in the music industry, one of his only friends in the city. So what did Mo3 do? Catch Yella Beezy at a strip club, chase him through every light imaginable, and shot the fuck out him on the highway. Yella Beezy, being way smarter than Mo3, came back and got Mo3 friend killed named Lil Bubba. The murder of Lil Bubba was publicized.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this. So, guys, I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to come on here and talk about this situation and give your 2 cents or anything else, I'm fine. This is Call In Friday. So, if whatever you want to come on here and talk about, you know, you don't have to get on camera. You can talk from your phone, use your avatar. So I'm gonna play this, but the link is in the description box if you want to come and give your opinion.
And shown all on TV because it was mafia style. So
Please
they
hit
knew
the like
then
button. That helps
hits
people
was
know I'm
being
online.
ordered in Dallas. After that, they put Mo3 back against the wall and he had to show that he was out here guerrilla status. So he started stepping on shit, robbing shit, shooting shit, bragging about it.
Yeah, he was.
3 was a whole villain. Trapboy and Yella Beezy could not take it. So as a result, they commenced murder. Allegedly, they commenced it. So we saying long live 3, and that's on me. But the truth of the matter is we have 2 young black superstars who was very successful, had children, supported their family and friends. They were great black men for the community, but they chose violence and threw it all away. This is Dallas County. I do not understand why Yella Beezy or Mo3 thought they could get away with this shit, but they about to learn real fast because Mo3 gonna get charged from the grave for all that bragging on them bodies he was doing. Y'all gonna see he wasn't no good guy. Y'all been knew the situation between Yella Beezy and Mo3.
I think for like the community and to put it to rest. And again, you know, and I'll be honest about my bias. Like, yeah, I definitely rocked with Mo3 way harder than what I rocked with Yella Beezy. I'm just keeping it real. I rocked with him real hard. Right. But with that said, you know, people aren't lying. Like Mo3 did used to antagonize him. That beef was epic. I'm saying that probably one of the most epic beefs to ever go down in Dallas history. And it was bodies dropping. You feel me? So I think it did kind of rattle the community even more. Like I feel like when Yella Beezy got shot up, I think because it didn't end in a death, people were not as shook by it. But like when Mo3 died, the whole city was messed up in behind that. You feel me? And Mo3, I don't want to say he was the bigger star, but we liked his music better. I'll say that. Let's see what Beezy says.
Seen this man family members out. I done seen people around him. Everything like it's no sense for me to just like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing to do with the shit. I never had nothing to do with it to begin with. It'd be different if I was on that motherfucker trolling with him. Of course, nigga hate how the situation panned out, but if you, I didn't start that shit.
With the Dallas situation, Mo3 passed, your name came up. Why is it when artists pass away, the guy on the other side is like the chapter ends of that, whatever happened? I do want this to be the last time we talk about all that.
I won't care who you were. I never talked about it because like people can look at it however they want to look at it. I ain't trying to act like I'm perfect, but bro, I don't start nothing. I mean, I can address some shit, but it's like
now, if I was Yella Beezy, I personally would have been telling people who interviewed me, you are under no circumstances allowed to ask me about that. and I would have walked out of interviews when asked about that. Because even if the feds, even if I wasn't hot, which he probably was hot to begin with, now you putting them on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you letting people know that my name is in the mix with this. I wouldn't have even, nah, we ain't addressing this. Don't talk to me about it. Don't bring it up. None of that.
What for? I never addressed it then. I don't feel to address it now.
But aren't you tired of it even being mentioned? Bro, I'm still
Yeah,
seeing
like
YouTube videos now.
just stop attaching me to all that shit, cause it's like it ain't got nothing to do with it.
Are you seeing
Yeah,
now?
I
Like it's
seen
one
it
right
like
now
it
with
was
your
like
whole mugshot.
yeah, like
three,
four videos, dude. Like regardless of what it is, I'm gonna get the blame for anything. Just leave me up out of that. You can spam my comments how you want to, bro. That's not gonna change the fact of anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I can't say I owe an apology because like I never said nothing. I hate how the situation panned out and you know shit like that. But like far as me like
Yeah,
trying
I
to
mean,
apologize, I
For
wasn't
what?
saying
but we
what
that
like I had
dude
no
got
part in that.
arrested. The dude that
Niggas need to be
actually did
apologizing.
the dude that actually did it. We knew that eventually Yella Beezy was gonna go down for it, right? I didn't realize it was gonna take this long. And now I'm kind of like, were the feds watching him for other things as well? Are there going to be some additional charges added on? But this seems like a situation where they took their time and their case might be airtight. I don't know if he's gonna make it off of this one.
This rapper got arrested today on a M for hire charge. And if you're an auntie like me and didn't know who this was, you might know this song.
Oh no, hold on, baby girl. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know she slowed it down, but baby, don't do that.
I interviewed MO3.
Who?
MO3.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so this was before the unaliving.
Well, I asked about the shooting, and he said there's no beef, but he said you just gotta stay out the way. It's real out here. And
it's real out here. Shit. Niggas get hit up every day. It's the world. Like, somebody right now, we talking right now. Somebody right now probably getting shot up right now. Like, shit, you gotta stay out the way, man.
Don't know who that is.
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Where you from?
I think he's from the same place you're from. Same area.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Never heard of him?
I know everybody from my city making noise.
Okay. Hold on a second. Well, MO3 dropped a song called 219. Some people say is a diss song towards you.
I ain't never heard it.
I interviewed MO3.
Who?
MO3.
So yeah, so this was when he was plotting. He was sitting back. He was waiting to make his move, So I don't know. I don't think it really came as a surprise when MO3 got walked down, because a lot had already gone on, So with that said, this is very sad. This is very unfortunate. Let me see what he had to say.
Yella Beezy, Yellowtail, I don't give a damn. His ass in jail. Huh?
Not he in
Yella
jail.
Beezy, Yellowtail, I don't give a damn. His ass in jail. Damn. They is locking the rappers up. Y'all gonna have niggas spinning the classical music this summer. Huh? Niggas gonna be bending corners to Beethoven. Ain't no damn way.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you want to do any type of if you're really out here in the streets, because see, that's the problem. The rappers of the early 2000s, they rapped about the streets and all the stuff they did, but most of them really was not on that, right? A lot of these dudes went to technical art schools and what I'm saying? Like they went to acting school and art school and all that kind of stuff. Like they was not really like that. This new generation of like these Chicago drill rappers and these rappers coming out of Dallas, like they were really on that. Like they were really about that street lifestyle, right? And we're seeing the chickens are coming home to roost. I mean, look at what happened with Lil Durk, and people gassed him up with that whole situation that happened with King Von. Like people are gassing these situations up. Then when you're rapping about committing unalivings, when you're doing stuff like, oh, you a P if you know who you're I know what I'm saying. You a bitch if if you know who killed your homie and you ain't do nothing about it. Like when you're making lyrics like this, then people expect you to stand on business. A lot of their fans are younger, so they gas these beefs up, they hype it up. And at the end of the day, who's the one that have to go sit down and do that time? A lot of this stuff is not worth it. These men have children that they're supposed to be taken care of and be provided for. And rap money, a lot of times y'all think these families will have access to these residuals, and that's not necessarily the case. You know, the record label is walking off with their money. So at the end of the day, nobody wins but the record label when these rappers get unalived or have to go do time and sit in jail. So it's not a game. And at the end of the day, it's doing more destruction in our communities because these men feel like they got to go live that out. And what I'll say to the young women, especially the older you get, I guess I can understand some of these girls that's like under 25 who are dating these men, but some of y'all be like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It be grown men, it be grown, real grown women in their 30s. And I'm pretty sure it's women in their 30s that Yella Beezy and Trapboy Freddy was having a way with and dropping off a couple dollars to. So this is the type of behavior that we as women say that we are attracted to. This is the type of behavior that gets attention. This is the type of behavior that allows men to have as many baby mamas as they want to. So like as women, we got to take responsibility. Y'all remember that movie Chirac when the women was like, we just need to stop sleeping with these men? Like that's really the solution. Like honestly and truly, like stop giving the attention to the hood dudes and give the attention to the good dudes and the dudes that's trying to do stuff on the straight and narrow. These men will figure it out, but if you give all your attention to the bad boys, hey, what's up, Will Tumbling? It's good to see you. We were just talking, and I'm dropping a link. Anybody, I'll drop it again. Anybody who wants to come in and give their opinion on the situation. I don't know if you heard about the situation going on with MO3. Yella Beezy just got arrested on capital unaliving charges for the unaliving of MO3 that happened in 2021. Okay, yeah, so you ready to just kind of relax. So I was just talking about that situation. I'm from Dallas. We knew this was coming. Everybody knew who did it. Trapboy Freddy, his is coming too. He will eventually get caught up in this whole situation too. Um, I'm interested to know if anything's gonna happen. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. So I'm interested to know if anything is gonna come out in regards to Boosie, because y'all remember Boosie was involved in this whole situation because him and Mo3 were cool. And not too long after that, he came to Dallas, and his sprinter got shot up. Like they shot that mug up. His leg, we had to go to the hospital. They shot his leg up. It's a miracle that man can still walk. And y'all know he has diabetes. Really, it's a miracle he's alive. But he was in the hood, y'all. Big T is in the hood, okay? Big T is one of them places where I ain't even gonna hold you. When I would go to Big T, and people like Big T is one of those places where even certain people in Dallas, depending on what part they're from, if they're from like a better area of Dallas or they kind of moved out the hood, they like, oh, why you going to Big T? Like it's a lot of Dallas people who be like, I don't go over there. I don't go to Big T. Me personally, I like going to Big T because Big T was like a one-stop shop. So if you need to get your nails done, you get your nails done. If you need to go to the barber, you can get your barber. Some people will go there and buy shoes. I ain't buy them shoes. I ain't buy them Wookies. They would have them fake Nike Air Max. Me, I would go there because there was an African lady there who sold bars of soap and incense. And when I needed a hoe fit to go to the club, y'all know what a hoe fit is. A good old fashioned Nova fitting outfit, but I don't got time to wait on shipping. Like I need my outfit today. Big T never failed me. Okay, so I would go to Big T and get me a little outfit, stop by the food court. But it's wild up in there. Like the men will grab you. It'd be crazy dudes up in there. They be shooting up in there. So I would never go after a certain time, and I would try to avoid going during the weekend because it would be too popping on the weekend. But I would still go. I'm sorry. I'm a sped teacher in Massachusetts and had an hour and a half meeting with the student and a parent this afternoon. Child, I used to be a teacher, and I sat in some of those meetings for those uh 504 plan, all them type of plans, right? Them sped them. I don't forgot at this point because I was so over it. So I already know that meeting was a mess. So I feel for you. Fake Air Maxes is crazy. They would have them. Them Africans would have them. I remember this dude tried to charge me $75 for a fashion. He was African. He was trying to scam. He was trying to charge me $75 for a Fashion Nova fit up there, right? If you wanted to go up there and get edibles, if you need to get your car rims, if you wanted to go get you a chain, whatever you wanted to get, there's a beauty supply store. I love Big T. It's a Dallas staple, y'all. If you wanted to go get an audio sound system for your car, okay, uh, anything, furniture, you can go up there and get furniture too. If you want to go get one of those cars, y'all know them little Benzes for your kids, that people would buy their kids during Christmas. One of them toy cars that they can ride around, and you can go in there and get that too. It be those people in my city. Yeah. But yeah, so Lil Boosie was really, that's how you know he a hood ninja for real. Cause like really that's not a place for no celebrity to be going up to, whether or not you involved in a beef or not. I don't feel like a celebrity needs to be stopping by Big T, but he a hood dude, so he went up there. Like honestly and truly, if you got it too much money, you don't need to be going up. If you got too much money on your person, you don't need to be walking up in Big T, in my opinion. Because it goes down. They be up there fighting. The men be fighting, the women be fighting, they be up there robbing from them Asians. Cause like most of the people that have shops at Big T, they either Hispanic Asians, most of them are Asians or Africans. They be in there trying to punk them Asians, but them Asians that Big T though, they wasn't scary. They wasn't no punk. This Texas, you know. Yeah, we knew Boots. Yeah, so yeah. But unfortunately, he just happened to come too soon after the whole situation with Mo3, and he spoke on the situation publicly on the internet. Again, putting out, subliminals. That only time will tell. Only time will tell what. So, and y'all know Trapboy Freddy and Yella Beezy are from Oak Cliff. Big T is in Oak Cliff, right? So it's like not only did you put a subliminal out there, but you came to their part of town. You came to their hood, and you expected nobody was gonna do nothing. Wrong move. And I remember like during that time in Dallas, I remember y'all that whole year people was wilding. Like uh it was so many unalivings going on in Dallas. Like it was to the max. You couldn't even go out to Deep Ellum. Like you couldn't even go out at night during that time. Things have still bad in certain areas, but to me, I feel like during that time it was just worse. I feel like things have calmed down a lot more since then. Okay, with that said, guys, I put the link in the chat. Y'all scared to come outside? In the words of MO3, rest in peace. Y'all scared to come? Hold on. So you'll get 687 in Big T is what I'm hearing. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, but like, yeah, don't go in Big T arguing with nobody or getting into it with nobody. Yeah, that don't go to Big T with your girl. If you know that you got a fine woman, you do not go into Big T because them niggas gonna grab her, try to touch her booty, say something disrespectful. They don't care if you standing right there. So yeah, you don't go to Big T with your girl. You don't go to Big T as certain. You don't want to go when it's crowded. You want to try to not go during the weekend. But yeah, it's very, very possible. If you're a man, especially if you're a man, if you go on Big T, you need to go in there and know what you're getting and then come out. You definitely don't go with your girl. Yeah, you will. Yeah, Big T is a place where it is highly, if you get into it with somebody at Big T, it is highly likely that something is going to go down. It's highly likely that it's not going to be a situation where everybody walk away and go home. At the very least, y'all gonna tussle, right? That's on a good day. That's on a good day. Okay. I done gone up there a couple times and had dudes grab me and then cuss me out like mad rowdy because I said something to him. And then I would still go up in there, y'all. Don't be like me though. With that said, guys, I'm going to get off the live right now because I got other things. Like I need to take a nap, to be honest. But it's been real talking to y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. And I'm gonna come on here Monday. If y'all got any topics y'all want me to talk about, I'm gonna review the book DJ Batman. But if y'all got any other like popular culture topics, because I do want to get off of just talking about, like I told y'all before, I don't really like talking about relationships because first of all, people gonna do what they want to do. I kind of think differently about things than everybody. I don't be sitting up thinking about relationships all the time. Y'all know I try to talk about politics, but people don't like my politics. Y'all mad? Y'all want me to be a Democrat? I'm not doing it. But you know, if y'all want to send topics like this too, I don't mind talking about it. With that said, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'm out.